Hi guys, hopefully you guys are good. So my smartass, hold on, my smartass yesterday did a video and my receiver was not on. So my mic was on, the receiver wasn't on. That's the second time this has happened. Like, I need to make sure that I'm like double checking it because that whole video was garbage and I wasted, it wasn't a super long video, but that would have probably been like a 20-minute video that just went down the drain. And I could have done a voiceover, but that's just, it's not even worth it. Y'all know that most of my opinions are not like breaking news or anything. So I just scrapped it and put my frustrations in a bag and threw them away. I decided to use that energy towards spending the afternoon with Axel, doing some cleaning, and just woo-saw a little bit. So it ended up working out. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. But today we're going to talk about what I wanted to talk about yesterday. And there have actually been a couple of new things that I've come across, so it actually works out. First thing I want to talk about is Without a Crystal Ball. So I've received some recent messages on my Without a Crystal Ball videos saying, the usual, like, why are you talking about her? You're clout chasing. One of the comments I got, I was actually pretty intrigued by. So I want to open this up to you guys. And I want the comments to be a productive place. I always want my comment section to be productive and whatever, but usually when I come to you guys, I already have an idea of what my opinion is about the topic, but I haven't been keeping up with Katie Joy. I've been covering other things, and it's just not something that I talk about very often. Back when she was in her lawsuit and kind of getting into it with other creators constantly and making a mess, I was interested and I was following along to provide it to you guys, because a lot of times what happened with her is that people would vent their frustrations, and just like current day we're dealing with Alicia Dougherty, you vent your frustrations and your comments deleted and then you're blocked. So either way, the comment that I received that kind of made my ears perk up is someone said something along the lines of, Katie is not the person that she used to be. And I found that very intriguing. So a couple questions with this. Number one, do you feel like the current Katie Joy, if you still watch her or if you watch her now, is current Katie Joy the same Katie Joy from a couple of years ago? Has she changed? Has she kind of started a new chapter and kind of recognized her mistakes in the past? Or is this just one person who left that comment not knowing anything about Katie and just liking her based on first impressions? Second question that I have for you guys is, are the anti-Katie Joy kind of channels, are they still covering her? Are they still talking about her antics, the things that she's doing to upset people? Like, do channels like that still exist? And people that previously used to cover her on a normal basis, kind of like my channel, are those people still talking about Katie on a normal basis? That's what I'm really curious about. If you guys know, please sound off in the comments down below. But I'm really interested to hear from people who knew her back then and have seen some of her current day content. Has she changed? I want everybody to do better. I want my neighbor to do better. I want my friends to do better. And I also want the people that I talk about on YouTube to do better. Now, they don't owe me anything. Nobody ever owes me anything. They don't owe me a watch. They don't owe me a like. They don't owe me a comment. And they don't owe me a change in their behavior, because I am not an important some kind of almighty person. I just bring it to you guys so we can talk about it and you can have a place to sound and voice your frustrations. That's always been the point of my channel. So I want to know about without a crystal ball, interested in that from you guys who are more in tune with it than I am. I should have looked before I started recording this to see, is her Reddit still active? I mean, I know that it's probably still there. I don't see why her Reddit would be closed down or anything like that, but are people still posting over there? That I can look for myself, obviously. But I do kind of wonder about this because at one point in time, Katie Joy was talked about far and wide on YouTube. She was constantly doing things to provide commentary channels with material. She was constantly making mess and being problematic for all the reasons that I talk about current day with a lot of these YouTubers. So she was giving people the content. But after the lawsuit and everything kind of, had wound down with that, I just didn't want to continue to, I didn't want to keep talking and talking and talking and talking about the same things, because I never cared. Like, if y'all want to watch Katie Joy, watch Katie Joy. Like, that's never been my thing to say, oh, you cannot watch this person. But I have always said that if you are going to watch the person, you should know who you're supporting, because just by clicking on the video and disliking it, you're still giving them engagement. And the same applies for my channel. So all of y'all that come over here, and it's usually in between, depending on the topic of the video, it's anywhere from 9 to 30, 35, especially with the Dougherty Dozen stuff, dislikes. And your dislikes are helping my video in the algorithm. So I thank you. But I think a lot of people just have no clue how the algorithm works. The next thing I want to talk about is one of the Dougherty kids had his 16th birthday over the weekend. And a lot of people are sharing opinions about this. And as a disclaimer, public content, public commentary, that's what we're here to do. So don't sound off and be like, oh, you're not allowed to, why are you bothering? Why are you harassing? Like, all of that, throw it in the trash. I'm not going to listen to it anymore. Public content, public opinion, that's the way the internet works. But Alicia went ahead and posted that this boy was turning 16, and the first thing that I noticed was his birthday cake. He didn't have a personalized birthday cake with his name on it, and maybe he didn't want it that way, but it wasn't made clear in the video, so I have no choice but to look at the other side of it since it was left open-ended. As a child, usually you get excited for your birthday, and one of those things that all kids or most kids get is a cake. And to see your name on the cake and have everybody around you and singing happy birthday and stuff and see your name on that cake is a really special memory. So for him to not have his name on that cake, I thought it was very weird. But tell me how you guys feel about that. Now, of course, Alicia had to tell everybody all the gifts that she bought this child. And for once, I applaud it.
At Best Buy, I got him a gaming desktop PC, monitor, and mouse. I ordered a gaming desk off of Amazon and ran into Target to get some wrapping paper and a big red bow to put on his new Nissan Altima.
Because this child, if y'all watch a lot of her content, he's the helper. He is the one who, in my opinion, doesn't get what he deserves. I think the other kids are treated differently. I think she treats a lot of the kids differently. And this kid is always so helpful. He's always so grateful. He's always so kind. He's always so appreciative. And he is always there to be an extra set of hands for Alicia. And I don't think that he receives the treatment to mirror the way that he helps Alicia out. And that's my opinion based on all the content that I've seen. She did share that some of the kids went to the Buffalo Bills game. And of course, she shared that the oldest and the kinship boy were there with her husband, Josh. I don't know the other two kids that went for sure. If you guys do know, leave it in the comments down below. If I had to guess, I would say for 5 tickets, it was Josh, the kinship boy, the oldest, and the twins. So this boy who was celebrating his birthday had to watch his siblings go to a football game, and he stayed home with all of the other kids and Alicia. Of all times, that would have been the time to say, no, you're going to go to the football game. You have fun. Even if football is not his favorite sport, let's be honest. I mean, going to an NFL game, even if football isn't your absolute favorite thing ever, it's a really cool experience for a kid to be able to go. And I didn't appreciate, I knew that she was going to send the oldest and the kinship, because in my opinion, she favors the kinship kids and her oldest, and that's my opinion, and also her youngest. The other kids that are in between are treated differently, and it's very clear to see that through her content. But it kind of hurt my heart to see that these kids got to go to the game, and it was his birthday weekend, and he stayed home with all the other kids based on what I saw. And if he did go, then correct me in the comments down below, but based on what I saw, he didn't go. My opinion. Now, one of the gifts that Alicia got for him was a gaming PC. He just got a gaming laptop for Christmas. I know that a gaming PC is something completely different. And if gaming is something that he likes, then I think that's great. One red flag that I saw was people are already in the comments of the Dougherty Dozen videos asking what's his Twitch channel name, what's his YouTube gaming channel name, what's his username. These fans want to indulge in these Dougherty kids, and it's weird. If you're into gaming and you want to see that, there are plenty of other people who are not children on YouTube and Twitch that you can take in their content. I think it's weird. I think the only reason y'all are asking is because you're obsessed with this family, and that's my opinion. It's weird. Now, the big gift that Alicia got for him is a new car. And I should say used car. It wasn't brand new. It's a used car. It's new to him. And I think that this is wonderful. But based on the year, the make, and the model, he got a Nissan sedan that, in my opinion, is probably around a 2016. I did think that it was funny that her oldest kid got a brand new Jeep. But this kid got a used sedan. This is a child who has consistently been thankful for everything that Alicia has done. He's always so polite. He's always so gracious, and just seems like he would be a joy to have in a household, because he's so helpful and he's so thankful. And I think the way that he is treated is unlike the other children, and I don't think it's fair. And I also think that it's a lot of times the kindest kid is also the one who is not treated like the other ones, who are ungrateful, rude, messy, entitled, don't say thank you for Christmas gifts, throw the stuff in the car expecting Alicia to buy it. But then you have this kid who's the complete opposite, and he's a helper, and I just don't think that he's treated the same. So either way, those are my opinions for today. As you guys know, life is a little hectic right now. Things will be back to normal by tomorrow afternoon, I hope. So hang in there with me. I really do appreciate it. But I wanted to share these opinions with you guys. Sound off about Katie Joy. Sound off about this Bills game and how y'all feel about the gifts and the kind of unfair treatment of some of these kids versus how the other ones are treated. I can't wait to hear from you guys. So I think that's going to be it for today. So for now, if you like the video, please have a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.